Hey, what's going on? I decided that I wanted to just turn on the camera today and just talk to you, the camera, because I wanted to make a vlog, but I didn't know exactly what to talk about. All I knew was that I needed to say some things. What I'm doing now, I'm taking a break from packing and throwing away a lot of things that I don't need because I'm gonna be moving again. Yes, I'm gonna be moving again, January 2nd. The place where I was staying with my friend Zarite. Um, I was here since October 1st, and me and my friend came to the agreement that I was only gonna stay here for a couple of months anyway. So I think it was time for me to just pack up and leave to find another place while I get back on my feet. And so, I mean, that's happened. She's helped me do that. So I think it's a great time for me to be moving out. The only thing is that it's gonna be another moving out day, which makes it. Let's see. I went from Sunnyside to Astoria, to Midtown, to the Lower East Side, back up to Astoria, to New Jersey, and now I'm moving to Harlem. I've been moving every 3 or 4 months average. So if you can imagine what that's like, now you know where I am. I'm still bartending at this place that I will not disclose the name just because it's not necessary or anything. But I'm still there. I am making better money these days. But I shouldn't get used to it because the busy season is about to end at the end of December. So I should be looking for another place. And I have been. I have been looking for places like almost every single day. I send out resumes like a mother, and nobody calls me back. Or if they do, they change their mind. I showed up to at least 2 or 3 places where I actually thought I had the job, where I went in and had my first day of training on the floor. And then one of the places, they said to me, "Oh, well, you're one of 3 people who we are trying out. So we'll let you know." So they told me this at the end of the training day. I'm like, what? I thought I had the job. I didn't know you were trying people out. So clearly I didn't get that job. And then the other one, I went to the place, I had my first day of training, and the guy never called me back to go in for my second day of training. I kept calling him like 3 times. I'm like, when do you want me to go back? I can go back any day. And then he wouldn't return my call. And then finally he texts me with like, sorry I didn't get back to you sooner, but the restaurant was booked for private parties the entire week, so I didn't want to bring anybody in. So I'm like, dude, if you just change your mind about hiring me, just let me know so that I can look for another place. And he didn't text me back. Professional. I'm still not ready to move back home. I feel like I have been placed with a lot of situations where I could have packed up and gone home. I'm in that situation right now because I don't have any money and I'm subletting an apartment still and I don't have a secure job, full-time job. So I'm still in that place, but I'm not ready to go back home to Rhode Island because I feel like my business in New York is not over. So I'm trying the mightiest fight to stay, and I probably should have gone home back in September or October because I am past due in payments and things. Like I'm not okay with financially. But I'm trying my best to try to stay here and try to make things turn around because I feel like it can, and I have the power in me to make it change. So I have to keep a level-headed. In other bright news, I guess you could say that I'm a writer now. I have a friend whose name is Tronika, and she writes for a website called Socially Superlative, and she has her own website called theinfamouslife.com, which you can check out. And basically what she does is she gets sent out to all these events like new whiskeys, the new launch of a new watch, the new launch of a new perfume, where typically there are open bars and free food. And all she does is just write about the product and the event and what she felt, and that's basically it. And so I went with her to a couple of events during the summer and in the spring, and I was like, I want to do what you're doing. So I went to a couple of events, and I wrote a review of what I experienced and what the product was and stuff, and I used them as samples for me to try to get on that website. And now I am. Now they've accepted me to be part of that website, part of their team. So I guess you could say that I'm a writer for sociallysuperlative.com, so check them out. In addition to that, I was able to create my own online blogger persona, which I already have as Wiley Minx 84, here and Twitter and Instagram or something like that. But my other blogger name is Top Shelf Tonight. So if you go to my Twitter account, you see the followers, or the people I follow as Wiley Minx 84, you can see Top Shelf Tonight, and that's me. But I use that more as the social network persona. Like I follow CNN and Bacardi Rum, and I follow all these like brands and companies that I don't follow as Wiley Minx 84 because that's more personal. That's just me. But the other one is more commercial, I guess you could say. And so you can also check out topshelftonight.tumblr.com, where you can actually see the writing samples that I wrote. And you can see that. What is it? The 29th of December, the year is almost over, and it's so funny what life can teach you, because at the beginning of this year, I had such high hopes for what I wanted to do with my life and what I wanted to do in New York, because I was in a great place, I had money, I had a plan, and then little by little my plan became to deconstruct, and nothing that I had planned for myself turned out that way, and I've been just rolling with the punches and trying to survive, and it just taught me this entire year that you can't plan shit because you don't know what life has planned for you. So my motto for 2012 now is you don't have anything to lose. Like, I'm hoping that it can't get any worse than what 2011 was, I mean, if you look back at some of my videos, a lot of them have been complaining and bitchy and like, oh, my life sucks. But, I forget to acknowledge how amazing my life still is, because, I'm still in New York, and I'm healthy, and my family's healthy, and we're okay. So, everything can always be worse, but needless to say, it's been a struggling year. But in 2012, I hope to at least find a permanent job that will allow me to stay in New York, so that I'm able to fight for, or work for my dream of being an actor or a performer, and get paid for it. That's all I want. That's really all I want. I don't want fame. I don't want anything. I just want to be paid to perform and be able to pay the bills with that. So I think it's a pretty attainable goal, so maybe I can make that work. So for anyone who stayed long enough to watch the end of this video, tell me what you regret in 2011, if anything. Tell me what you want to accomplish in 2012. Tell me about your highlights of the year and shit like that, because that would be fun to read for a change. Thanks for watching the entirety of this video if you have. I'll see you next time. Have a happy new year, Merry fucking Christmas, and I don't know. Hopefully I'll have better things to say in the following year for you to want to watch. So subscribe, tell your friends, follow me, and all that bullshit. See you next year. Bye.